Yo, what up guys? Mike here, owns Pressure Washing. I'm going to take you guys on an estimate with me today. A lot of people ask me how I do my estimates, how do I do my quotes, yada yada yada. I'm going to bring you on a quote with me today, just go over some things that I point out when I'm in an in-person estimate, and then I'll talk about how to actually do the estimate and break it down, because there's some ways that work for me and some ways that don't work for me. So follow along guys, enjoy the video. In the quote, I'm going to mention the gutters. I'm going to mention the iron stains. The roof, obviously, there's a little rust stains there. So yeah, it's a nice little full package deal. But yeah, these bushes are going to be, obviously we're going to pre-wet them, wet them while we're cleaning, but the gutters are protecting these. So looks like he's got a crack in his gutter. One of the easiest ways to find out if there are cracks in gutters, you'll see obviously it's going to have a water drip stain and mildew growing, because that's where it leaks. So if you're doing a roof and you see a lot of black stains in a certain area or green stains on a gutter, you know that that's leaking. Or obviously there's going to be blockage making the water come over and causing the mildew. But little house wash roof cleaning, but then I'm going to point out in the estimate the rust stains, the gutter, and then he wants the pavers done. He's got cameras, so you just put some shopping bags on top of them, or some gloves or tape. I recommend the like grocery bags. Wrap them over, tie it in a knot, you're good to go. Easy to get off. But yeah, pretty straightforward job with house wash, pavers, and gutters, and roof. So he wants the pavers done, possibly a quote for a ceiling. And one foul-proof way to check and see if it's sealed is you want to pour water and it absorbs it right up, so it's not sealed. If it beads up and repels or gets shiny, it means it's been sealed, and you can't put sealer on top of sealer. So that's a foul-proof way. People ask me all the time, how do you know if it's been sealed? Right here. Get yourself some water. If it sucks it in, goes right into the brick, it's good to go. If it beads up and shiny, it's been sealed. Alright guys, so some of the ideas with that, so you guys seen the walk around I did and how I took note on something. So I have something called the customer factor, and in that they have something called the big proposal. And the way it works is, how you doing? Alright, so yeah, the way it works is you can put your, you save your items in there, like roof cleaning, house wash, rust removal, whatever you put in there, you can save them as packages. And what I do is I have one, obviously house wash, roof wash, rust removal, the whole nine, all right? And then when they get the big proposal, when you send it to them like that, they have the option. So say you send them stuff that they didn't ask for, they have the option to check it or not check it, and then whatever they check, it adds it all up for them, and that's what you kind of send them it, and then they make the decision on what they want. So you'll hear a lot of guys say they send them, like if they ask you for a roof wash, they'll send them estimates for gutter cleaning and driveway cleaning and things like that. So that, I've done it, trust me, I've done it hundreds of times. It don't work out too well for me, okay? So what I do instead, like this one we just did, we walked around together. Now, he didn't ask for a house wash, all right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put house wash in there, but I'm gonna do it in a way where it's gonna include the rust removal. It's gonna include the dirt daubers and the mud nests all over the house, because I know they stick out like a sore thumb, and when he sees that, he's gonna bite. So I'm gonna put house wash, and then what I'm gonna do, because it's not an oxidized gutter, I'm gonna put house wash, and I'm gonna put in the description of house wash, I'm gonna put the fact that it's gonna clean up the green off the gutters, it's gonna clean the mildew off the gutters, it's gonna take the rust off the side. Now this house don't have many rust stains. And then also I'm gonna put, we'll remove the soot above the barbecue. Now what I'm doing is, he didn't ask for a house wash, and I'm putting house wash, but I'm making it personal to him, so when he reads it, he's gonna want it. Now if I'm doing a roof cleaning and someone doesn't ask for a house wash and their house looks clean, I'm not gonna put that. Now say this guy didn't have them soot stains or dirt daubers or that soot stain, but his gutters were green, right? I would put it as gutter cleaning. So I hope you guys are following along, but what I'm saying is I don't try and oversell everything. I'm always about upselling, but you have to make it personal to them. So I'm not gonna put gutter cleaning in this estimate. What I'm gonna do is give him the option to get a house wash, and he's gonna see it's gonna clean that nasty soot off his house. It's gonna clean those nasty dirt daubers all up in the fascia and the eaves. And it's also gonna get the green off the gutters and the soot off the back. So I approach it that way because it's just, it works better for me. So I won't go and put something that isn't dirty, and I'll try and word it in a way where they bite better, if you know what I'm saying. So rather than putting gutter cleaning, I can charge X amount of dollars for a house wash because it's going to get him the rust taken care of, it's going to get him the soot taken care of, and the gutter, the green off the gutter. So just that's my little tip of advice. You know, everything's different, guys, so there's no one way to do it. The best way to find out how to do it is just get out there and start doing your estimates, and you're going to make mistakes, and it's just part of the deal. If you're just starting out, one thing I would say to maybe not make so many mistakes is always add a little bit more time than you think it will take, and because it's going to take some extra time, you know. And when you can, I'm a big satellite cleaner. Like, I'll do a lot of my estimates. I'm a big satellite quoter, but certain opportunities I get to actually get out there and look around the house, that's how I do it. I look for the things that are in your face, and I kind of try and group them under one thing. So if I put it as house wash and gutter, you know, I'm all for separating line items, but I want to make it in a way where it's like you have to get it. You know, it's like when you, I don't know, when companies, like I just got my brakes done and I needed my rotors, and they had some special where get your brakes and rotors done for this amount of money. So, you know, it's just, it's all about what works for you guys, you know what I mean? I do itemize. I'm going to itemize the roof. I'm going to itemize the brick pavers on this one for cleaning and sealing. And then in my house wash, because he didn't ask for a house wash, he only talked about rust stains on his house. That's all he talked about that he wanted cleaned. So I'm not going to mention gutters. Now, if he wanted gutters cleaned, it'd be a different story, but he didn't ask for that. So what he asked for was the rust. So I'm going to just break it down and put it into a house wash. Now, there's some jobs where I put rust separately. It's just all different. So as you walked around this house with me, when he called me on the phone, he talked about the rust. So I'm going to put it in a way as house wash because that's what I'm doing, but I'm going to include the rust, I'm going to include the soot, and I'm going to include the green gutters. And I mean, it will take me 2 minutes to clean those gutters, and it'll take me 2 minutes to clean that soot, and it'll take me a few minutes to clean that rust. So basically, this is all extra money in my pocket because his main concern with this whole job was the roof and the rust. And I'm going to be able to get a couple extra $100 and save him money and make him super happy. And it's super fair. And I'm not talking about windows. I'm not talking about cleaning out the gutters. You know, I'm giving him exactly what he wants and breaking it down into a package so he'll be good to go. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Remember, I got 2 videos coming up right here and here. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing. Actually, those people who are watching and not subscribing, good, don't subscribe. Hopefully you miss a video or two because I'm dropping knowledge and throwing out this fire and spitting gems out, and people are missing out. But that's why they watch and don't subscribe. So I appreciate you guys who are always supporting me. There's a few of you, a handful of you that are always supporting the channel, and I always appreciate that. This stuff, you know, I've been around for 4 years. I'm going on my 4th season, and trial and error, making lots of mistakes. And so until next time, remember, stay hungry, stay humble, and always hustle. I'll see you next time.